But if I can get $20 for the day just to feed us for that day and still keep those big bills at bay, that rhymed, wasn't intended. Day 31. Oh, I'm so full. I can't even. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm still doing that experiment. Today I skipped the smoothie to see how that will affect my overall energy levels. And I feel tired. I do. But then again, I have been using my brain way above average today, and I can sense, or I can feel. I feel basically the same when I'm mentally exhausted as if I was running all day. It's kind of weird, but today I received a few messages. Actually, it was not a few messages. It was one message, and it was about Abe. It was about how people feel trapped, basically. Now, and this is important because he asked me how can he get to where I am. So I asked him, what are you implying? And I'm sorry if I'm speaking out of turn here, but you know who you are. And I think that you would appreciate this. This is basically to you. And I replied that I am no further along than he is. Basically, the only thing I have done is taken action. My mindset has changed, and I can tell right now that I'm happy that I actually took action, that I started this new regime. But you can't expect a change if you're not willing to change. If you're always going to do what you've always been doing, you're always going to get what you've always gotten. Make sense? Yes. Basically, I asked him, have you done the cold shower? Have you meditated? Have you tried the fruit smoothie or the vegetable smoothie in the morning? Are you drinking water? When do you go to bed and when do you get up? Those things. Those are basically the main components that I changed when I got into this. When I talked to Pablo. Holy crap, I miss you, dude. I haven't talked to Pablo in ages. But that was the beginning. I mean, he told me to drink water in the beginning, like in the beginning of the morning. Start the day with water, meditate, work out, take the cold shower, do the fruit smoothie, and then you're on with your day. He also told me to keep a diary about the day and plan ahead. Plan the day yesterday, basically. So before you go to bed tonight, plan your day tomorrow, and you'll see how you're going to be more effective. Basically, there's going to be a lot more efficiency when you have this plan that you already plotted out. So I asked him if he had done anything of that, and he didn't. He hadn't. He had just been watching me. But that's not going to cut it, dude. I'm sorry. It's not enough. You actually have to go and do all of the things I say. Not all of them either. I mean, if only some of it works for you and you can feel more energy from that, by all means, go ahead. It's all about how you feel more effective. And that's it. It's all in the mind too, by the way. So if you have limiting beliefs about money and stuff, I can tell you right now, it helps to get rid of those. Now, my brother said something very important, he sent me a meme, and I didn't think much of it at first, but it has stuck with me a lot. So thank you, bro. It said, you know that you have changed when your situation remains exactly the same, but your view towards it has changed. And I can tell you right now that has definitely happened to me. Because even though the financial situation is still bad, there is a lot that has changed. How is that? How is that? Even though we still have that same situation that we had 2 months ago, or maybe, I mean, we're not all at rock bottom as we were back then. Although, even though things are basically the same, I'm not able to operate. I'm not being held back by that fact. And I'm still, every day, I'm building a little bit by little bit by little bit by little bit, brick by brick by brick by brick. And soon enough, things are going to come into fruition. And that is, how do I say this? I have such faith in what I'm doing right now that it doesn't matter if I have debt. It doesn't matter if I have a loan. It doesn't matter if I have bills that I cannot physically pay right now. Because I know that if I just keep on this path, I will be able to pay them because of the work I'm putting down now. You understand? You get what I'm saying? As long as I'm paying and keeping those very vital things at bay, the car, the financial, or the car and the insurance and the food on the table and the roof above our heads, those are basically the must-haves in this family. As long as I can keep those, I can just work and work and work. And there's a lot of work. You have to be able to work a lot for no return whatsoever. But eventually that's going to pay off a lot. Everything is going to come back. And so my mind is at ease, basically. So that's it. That's it. My mind has changed, even though the situation hasn't, and that has helped me so much within efficiency, within just changing everything, within... there is nothing that it hasn't helped. Okay? And I'm begging you, I'm begging you, if you're watching this and you're not content in the situation you're in, why are you in that situation? Don't look at me and think that, oh, I wish I could do that, because I'm worse off than you. I am. I'm not shitting you. Today I found out that my pants has holes in them. Big ass holes in the pants. I can't afford to buy new ones. So I'm just going to keep that hole and just let it work itself out. It's going to just be there. I'm not going to worry about that. But then again, I know that when I am finished working on this, everything that I can't pay for now can be paid for then. I'm paying the price today so that I can pay any price tomorrow. That's mindset. And if you just got that, man, I mean, I'm not saying that we're not eating. Because 3 months ago, we were not eating at all. I mean, there was days where we didn't have any money whatsoever. And now I know how to get that money. I mean, I know how to fix a dinner for the day. I know how to fix the dinner for 2 days ahead. Because I've worked and worked and worked and worked until I knew how to use the internet as my tool. So that, yeah, sure, it's not $10,000. But if I can get $20 for the day just to feed us for that day and still keep those big bills at bay, that rhymed, wasn't intended, everything is good. Because debt hasn't killed me. It's not going to kill me. It hasn't killed any, well, it's probably killed a few people up in the history of mankind. That's not the point though. As long as I can keep those at bay and keep this family fed under this roof and just keep working on the projects, keep working towards that goal in increments, everything is going to be fine. And I want you to stop looking at me and think that you can't do that, because you can. You definitely can. There is nothing stopping you from doing that. So I know I'm honored. I'm honored to receive those messages where you're basically asking my help. But the entire point of this series right here is that I am making myself change so that you can follow along with me, because I can tell you right now, if I can do it, so can you. And that is a cliche, I know. But think about this. I've already gone through the math. We are basically $100 in the red every single month. every month. If you have a job and a few hours every day where you can just work on yourself or work on something that you love, and you can still feed your family and keep them under the roof of your house, why the fuck are you not doing that if you're not content in your situation? I'm sorry. I get honored, but I'm also, I can feel I'm getting a little angry because I'm doing this and it's the biggest change I've done in my entire life. And you're sitting there on your ass expecting change to come just for waiting for it. It's not gonna come if you're just sitting there waiting for it to come. I'm sorry. There's no just get rich quick scheme. There's no getting rich overnight. There's no magic pill that's gonna fix every problem. You have to really work on yourself and work on the problem and then figure out the plan to get there. And I'm gonna tell you my plan. I mean, I'm always working on my plan, and I've done so much already that I feel that I'm almost at a point where I can tell you in detail what I'm working on right now. And the only reason I'm not telling you, it's not because of you. It's not because of you. It's because of my government. Yes, there, I said it. I was at a meeting and I told them, dude, I can't do anything because I'm afraid you're gonna fuck me over if I do what I plan to do. So do I have your... Can you swear to me that you won't try to kill my family, basically, by giving me a huge bill if I go on and make my plan real? And, you know, she said, yes, she can promise. If I go ahead and basically say to them that I don't need you anymore, I don't want any more help from you, you have done everything, made everything worse, and I'm not going to do this by myself. I want to go down there. I'm going to say, dude, I'm doing this by myself. If you can just stay out of this, everything is going to be okay. She swore nothing is going to happen. Because I've heard stories where they've sent bills that made people lose their house. I cannot risk my family. I mean, I've risked a lot. I cannot risk my family. They pretty much guaranteed me that that's not going to happen. But before I do anything, I'm going to have that in writing. So that's why I haven't laid out in details what I'm doing right now, because of the government. And it sounds paranoid, I know. And it's not. It's basically, my brother just received a bill for $3,000 even though he had no income, because they helped. So we're just covering the bases, basically. And that's why I can tell you right now that if you have money in the green every month, fuck you for not doing anything about that. Don't sit there and say, boo-hoo, I want to change, and look for the solution, because I'm practically giving you the solution. I told you you need to find it in yourself. You can't do what I think is the dream life. I mean, do you know design and graphics, and do you love content creation? Because if you don't, then you should probably not do what I want to do. Think about what you really want to do, and then you can come back to me. That's your assignment, actually. Type down in the comments below, what is your dream? What do you want to do for the rest of your life? What do you love doing? What fires you up when people talk about it? What can you go on forever about? Think about that. Hit me up in the comments below, and I'm going to help you. I swear, I'm going to help you. It's easy as that. This was a long video. Had to get that out there. Thank you for following, and come back. Whoa, that's the wrong one. Come back tomorrow for day 32. Don't send me any more messages about how you want to change and you're not going to change. If you're going to change, take that cold shower. I'm just fucking with you. If you want to change, hit me up and I can help you. Because as I've said since the day I started this is basically a tag-along. You follow me, I will help you with what I know. You can help me with what you know. It's easy as that. Alright, goodbye. See you tomorrow. If I did that correct, that would be cool.